imagine.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The tackle made by
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. On the return, it's Tate. A very nice punt that.
It's the police.
Time open up. Get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10
what you do, Carson?
at the 34. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brian Burns drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This is taken at about the 14. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
From the 27, Bridgewater.
What the fuck are you doing, Thomas?
Yes.
What the hell was that?
Follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1.
He's wide open. Why is he diving for that ball?
Yeah, minimal gain. Look good, though.
What the? Bro.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants.
God.
Down.
Bro, he's killing me, dog. I'm telling you.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And that one drops in.
Come on, McCaffrey. Catch that on the way by. Jesus Christ. Dude, Thomas screwed me on that drive. Holy fuck. The fuck did he dive for that ball for, though? I just don't get that.
Here's Tate to return it. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
Oh, he fitting to get announced, Johnny. You better be on that.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first
less than 120 on an ounce, Johnny? Bro, what is that, middies?
There and take him down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
He just told you how much.
Another try after the
Like,
first
bro,
down sack.
what?
Jones, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Wow, Johnny, you cheap ass.
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it here. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up.
Johnny, you a cheap fuck.
Give him credit. They knew what they wanted to die.
Asking about an ounce just to fucking tell him bring me a quarter.
What a fucking cheap fuck. No score after 1.
You got a half earlier and you already need more. You smoke too much.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Catch that ball and run.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Damn, I dropped my controller. I don't even know what I did. Good catch, you bitch.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, Jones. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Brian Burns able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Now left side on the swing pass. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they
you know how much I paid for a half, Johnny?
It's a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
$90.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Primo.
Now Jones.
Oh, you got me. Yep.
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
I ain't blessed, son. Trust me. I ain't blessed.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Troy Pride. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside.
That exact route, Johnny beat me with his tight end. And that's what should have happened.
We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
12. And a Panther first down.
They'll run with McCaffrey. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On the carry. Logan Ryan.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
First down, Panthers.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some
about
highlights.
Fucking time.
Yes, we do.
Facts.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 4.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right.
Don't do it. Oh my God. All I seen was flashbacks of Johnny's fucking D-tackle catching that shit.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, this is McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second.
You're really far behind, Johnny.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First down, Bridgewater.
Come on, Thomas. Why are you dropping balls like that, son? You don't drop those any other fucking time.
Second down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the
For a fucking pick six, bro. This shit is retarded.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Yeah.
And it'll be intercepted.
Dude, I don't know what Thomas' fucking problem is.
If you're a
that motherfucker don't want to catch a
this
ball.
has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles.
Right, thank you. Now I don't have to
Something's got to
fucking piss
give
off people.
with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Off play action. Jones looking for Shepard deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard as the first half is winding down. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Next the score, Giants 7, Panthers 0. Graham Gano.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Final play of the half, Bridgewater. Taking a shot for Samuel. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Blown coverage.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I was stuck on the D tackle. There was nothing I could do about it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Give him 8 on the play.
Dude, you run that same play every time I sack you.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Now Jones on 3rd down. That's complete to Slayton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 33. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Down Panthers.
Bridgewater now.
Come on, bro. Teddy, all you gotta do is lob the fucking ball, bro. You fucking blew right by him. Lob the ball.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Jesus Christ.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go to Barkley again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Barkley on 1st down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Ball carrier.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Bridgewater now from the 50. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Here's Bridgewater. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down. Here's Bridgewater, escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Come on. I fucking hit square, bro. This is retarded.
And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Rob me every fucking game.
The team that had the ball and was driving.
I'm in the motion of diving. Why? How come you can still hit me, but I can't hit you?
I think I give him a little bit of credit. Able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Wow.
And he's got his man.
How are you getting blown out, Jackson? That's crazy.
Down to the 29. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. We know he's good at catching the football,
man,
but then
coverage,
after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
3rd and 1.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Tackle him
and he
forward.
picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
Come on, bro. Run right into fucking me.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, I tried to get that
6
PI.
seconds left on the clock. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here's Bridgewater. On the move to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Good game.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything,
yeah,
right?
fucking
they could take
robbed.
the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah,
It had nothing to do with that, bro. I marched down the field fucking 3-4 times.
And the defense carried the load.
That one where Teddy wanted to fucking, I go to slide and you're able to grab a hold of me still.
With a victory in your pocket, and that's what they've got going forward.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.